Block 1. Seneca Effort Ledger. We've all felt it. That hollow, sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach. You poured every ounce of your energy, your passion, your late nights and early mornings into a project. You crafted the perfect proposal. You trained for the marathon with relentless discipline. You launched the business you'd been dreaming of for years. You did everything right. And in return, crickets. The promotion went to someone else. The finish line was never crossed. The launch fizzled out. It's more than just disappointment. It's a crisis of self-worth. In a world that screams results, 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 a lack of a tangible outcome can feel like a personal indictment, a declaration that your effort was worthless, that or worthless. This modern obsession with the scoreboard, with external validation, has created a fragile and exhausting way to live, where our happiness is perpetually held hostage by forces outside of our control. But what if there was another way? What if you could feel profoundly successful, deeply satisfied, and genuinely proud of yourself even when the world refuses to hand you a trophy? This isn't a New Age platitude. It's a powerful 2,000-year-old secret from one of history's greatest minds. Enter Lucius Annaeus Seneca, the revered Stoic philosopher. Now, Seneca wasn't some disconnected academic living in an ivory tower. He was one of the wealthiest men in Rome, a powerful political advisor to the emperor, a celebrated playwright, and a man who navigated treacherous political waters, eventually being forced into exile and later ordered to take his own life. He knew success, and he knew devastating failure. And from this crucible of experience, he forged a tool for unshakable inner resilience. He introduces us to a radical mental framework, what we can call the powerful concept of the effort ledger. This isn't a physical book you buy, but a profound shift in your internal accounting system. Our default system is a results ledger. It's a brutal, unforgiving tally of wins and losses, of external achievements and public failures. The effort ledger throws that entire system out. Instead, it tracks something far more important, something entirely within your power, your virtuous effort. At the heart of this concept is the core Stoic principle known as the dichotomy of control. It's a simple yet life-altering idea. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. That's it. What's up to us? Our thoughts, our judgments, our intentions, our actions, the quality of our character. What is not up to us? Pretty much everything else. The economy, the weather, what other people think of us, whether our boss is in a good mood, and crucially, the ultimate outcome of our efforts. Seneca uses the brilliant analogy of an archer. The archer's job is to do everything in her power to succeed. She must select the best bow, choose a straight arrow, study the wind, steady her breath, aim with perfect form, and release the string smoothly. All of this is within her control. These are the entries in her effort ledger. But once the arrow leaves the bow, its fate is no longer hers. A sudden gust of wind could push it off course. The target could move. The arrow could strike a hidden knot in the wood and bounce off. These things are external, outside of her control. The foolish archer would rage at the wind, cursing her luck and seeing the missed target as a sign of her failure. The Stoic archer, however, judges herself differently. She asks, did I do everything within my power to the best of my ability? Was my preparation sound? Was my aim true? Was my release clean? If the answer is yes, then she was successful, regardless of where the arrow landed. The success was in the awe, not the prize. This is the essence of the effort ledger. It's about meticulously tracking the inputs that you alone command. So, what exactly are you writing in this mental ledger at the end of each day? It's not, I closed the deal, or I got 10,000 likes. The entries are far more meaningful. First, intention. Did you begin your task with a virtuous aim? Were you trying to create genuine value, to help someone, to express your creativity, or were you just chasing praise and status? The purity of your starting point is a major credit in the ledger. Second, effort. Did you apply yourself with diligence and focus? Did you resist distractions? Did you give the task the full measure of your energy, or did you hold back? This isn't about burning out. It's about the integrity of your application. Third, and most importantly, virtue. This is the gold standard of Stoic success. Did you act with courage, perhaps by having that difficult conversation you've been avoiding? Did you act with justice, by treating a colleague fairly even when it was inconvenient? Did you act with temperance, by managing your frustration when a technical glitch erased your work? Did you act with wisdom, by making the best possible decision with the information you had at the time? These virtues, courage, justice, temperance, wisdom, are the currency of the effort ledger. When you start to see your days through this lens, the entire landscape of success and failure transforms. A day where you get rejected for a job, but you handled the interview with honesty and grace, is a resounding success. A workout where you don't hit a personal best, but you showed up with discipline on a day you felt exhausted, is a victory. A creative project that no one sees, but was crafted with your full heart and integrity, is a masterpiece of effort. You stop outsourcing your self-esteem to the unpredictable whims of the world. The validation comes from within, from knowing that you lived up to your own principles. You become the judge, the jury, and the sole validator of your own success. This doesn't mean you become passive or stop caring about results. On the contrary, focusing on a perfect process is the single best way to achieve good results over the long term. But by detaching your self-worth from those results, you liberate yourself. You cultivate an unshakable resilience because a failure is no longer a catastrophe. It's simply feedback. It's data for the next attempt. The anxiety of outcome fades away, replaced by a calm focus on the task at hand. Your motivation becomes intrinsic and consistent because it's fueled by the desire to be a certain kind of person, not by the need for external applause. Stop letting the empty pages of a results ledger define you. Pick up Seneca's effort ledger and start tracking what truly matters: your unwavering commitment to act with virtue. That is a measure of success that no one can ever take away from you.